Matt had retired last May. He got a little paranoid about his health, and that caused more anxiety, and which caused more paranoia, which caused more anxiety. So he had kind of this downward drain circling spiral of mental health. In February, he turned 50. Right before his birthday, he had just experienced some health issues, and he was just not feeling right. I had previously really encouraged him to talk to a counselor, and he did reluctantly do that several occasions before that. At the end of February, he started making suicidal comments. Not exactly threats, but it just got more and more increasingly concerning to us about it. I, at one point, took him to a crisis center where he talked to a clinician there, but you know, he knows the things to say and do, so he didn't end up staying there. They didn't admit him. But the next day, his mother took him to the hospital and he got pink-slipped. And they actually admitted him to a lockdown facility for a week, which may or may not have been enough time, but either way, he didn't want to be there. And so he told them what he thought they needed to hear so he could leave. And he came home, he was extremely paranoid by then. He thought everybody was out to get him. He thought he didn't sign the right paperwork to leave this facility, and the marshals were going to come take him away. And I think at that point he was just kind of beyond pulling back from that. And I had reached out to his doctor, I reached out to a couple different people because I wasn't sure how to get him help at that point. By then it was just too late, and so he committed suicide on March 9th. It was a Saturday morning.
If someone watching this is concerned about a family member, a coworker, a friend or something like that, as someone that's experienced this, what would you say to them?
I would say talk to people, and cops are very private and they don't like to share, and they also don't want everybody else knowing their business, especially about mental health. But this is important, and if you see any signs of things that don't feel right, talk to people. Reach out even to a medical doctor just to see what kind of help you can get. And you know, the stigma around mental health and suicidal thoughts or depression or anxiety is still pretty high in law enforcement, but I think generally cops carry around a lot of stuff and they need a place to put it down.
I would probably tell them to help them get help, because at the end of the day, it's better to have them here than not. So try to do whatever you have to do, whatever you think would be best.
Moving through this period in your life, what has helped you? What resources have you taken advantage of, and what's continuing to help you today?
First Help organization has been very helpful for me. They have a lot of resources and support systems. My workplace has been amazing, and you know, friends and family have checking in. If somebody going through it, the check-ins happen a lot at the beginning, and then later they're fewer and far between. So just remembering the first of things, like the first holidays, the first birthdays, the first anniversaries of things after. So I have people that recognize those dates and call me and check on me and the girls, and that's been really helpful. The suicide hotline, you can call, and there's no stigma, no judgment. Nobody knows even who you are. Just to call and talk to somebody and get some things out. There is a specific suicide hotline for police first responders, and so that one may be helpful too. You can just start small. It's not, you know, I think going to see a counselor is hard at first because you don't know where to start or what to say. But it gets easier, and you find that you feel lighter after you're done talking things out. So I think knowing that, I wish that it was more readily, easily accessible to all first responders.